Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and I just got done reading Marvel Knights. You can tell it's Marvel Knights because it says MK4, which is actually a Fantastic Four comic. In case you didn't understand from the four and the fact that Reed Richards was here, Ben Grimm, Sue, and of course Johnny. And I gotta say, I kind of thought from the cover that this would be a lot of fun. And I'm like, okay, we'll get some Silver Age kind of shenanigans, right? Like that can be kind of fun in small doses. You never know how much fun they're going to be. But then you get a little taste, and it's like, okay, that was silly and harmless and just generally kind of fun. And that's kind of what I was expecting. Let me find. Yeah, here we go. Look, you just got like a million impossible men, a million of the Impossible Man. I'm not sure how to describe the plurality of him. All in here, being silly, conducting shenanigans. I mean, this is like Superman versus Mr. Mixplitz, whatever his name is. It's like that kind of classic, old school, 60s kind of fun stuff. So I thought I'd be into it. And especially because I took a look at the art and I'm like, you know what? This is not the art style I picture when I think of the Fantastic Four. It's very much more like in the 80s and printed on newsprint, but it looks okay. Like the colors pop, the characters look like who they're supposed to be. So I thought, hey, this is going to be a blast. Like, this is going to be. That's why I got it out of the 75-cent bin. Plus, it's the Fantastic Four book, and I just like the Fantastic Four. I always have ever since I was a kid. Specifically, the Thing, man. I love the ever-loving blue-eyed Thing. That's one of the things in that Carnage miniseries from, I guess, about 15 years ago, and I'm blanking on the name of the series, but, uh, like, in that other people were making fun of the Thing's one-liners, being from Yancey Street, Mrs. Grimm's blue-eyed boy, like all those things that he says that are cliche, but they're fun. They're what I like about the Thing. Like he's got this gigantic heart. He's not the strongest guy, but it doesn't matter what the fight is. He's gonna take it. And so when I see people kind of dissing on that, like it makes me upset. Anyway, none of that has anything to do with the book. That was just a weird digression about my love for the Fantastic Four. And they got a lot of weird stuff going on. But what makes this comic not work for me starts here. It's not just that we're having Silver Age fun, we're having Silver Age fun while we have somebody meta commenting on the Silver Age fun. So there's this guy here, and here's Marvel Comics, and they reference Marvel Comics writers and stuff. And this guy is hired by the in-universe Marvel Comics to write comic books based on the in-universe Fantastic Four's antics. So he's writing an in-universe comic book based on the Fantastic Four. Now, this concept is okay. Like I don't have anything against the concept of, yeah, of course, people that live in that world are going to have comic books made about them. I mean, you kind of see that like in our world. I'm waiting on a comic book from Jack in the Box about Mark Hamill, for crying out loud. I don't know when I'm ever going to get that, but so that doesn't turn me off. What does is this guy, who I have no idea who this dude is like interjecting into the shenanigans. So like, what? You're calling security on me? Oh no, not on you. So we're like doing a wink, wink, nudge, nudge with his character, and there's just enough of that in here with this guy commenting on what they're up to. Where's that last panel? And the one that kind of like just made me roll my eyes was the very last panel of the book, right there. Okay, so if I were writing this as a comic book, this is a moment where I'd totally be typing to be continued next issue. Womp womp, because the Fantastic Four is about to have a throwdown, and that's how the issue ends. So I had some like high hopes that this would be something I'd enjoy, and it turns out I didn't really enjoy it. And I don't know if that was just because of my expectations or what. But I just had to talk about it. I had to get this off my chest. I had to let everybody in the world know how I felt about Marvel Knights 4. There you go. This is what happens when I'm digging through gigantic piles of comic books that I've purchased, and I got to read them. And then after I read them, I want to talk about them. So you're stuck listening to me talk about them. Overall, like, is okay. I think I skipped a lot of the text because there was some very wordy panels there, and they didn't really seem to matter with what was going on the pages. So, pro tip, editors, you can cut some of the dialogue down. It's okay. Anyway, you all take care of yourself. You have a great one. Bye bye.